Hello everyone, CMeeCraft here, and at times we find ourselves at a crossroads, where we must decide if we ought to go left or right. And on this occasion I believe the correct choice would be to go right. I just have a good feeling about taking the right path here. But, alas, it would seem just as with many times in life, both choices lead to the same place anyways. So, no video editing magic occurred there. I legitimately went through this right path and came out on the left. Now, I don't have it set up to do the same thing on the left path. The left path is just the left path. And so this is what I'm calling the SeamlessTeleporter. A teleporter that, when the game is running well enough, is seamless. You can't even tell you've been teleported. Now, of course, it's not always seamless. Like, if stuff needs to be loaded in or stuff like that, then then you'll probably notice that you've been teleported, but it's still pretty seamless. Like, with this example here, they're in such close proximity that really they work perfectly and seamlessly nearly every time. Now, of course, how does this work? How have I teleported the player without... Hold on, let me clear this weather. No, that's... Weather clear. Okay. Now, where's my train of thought going? Okay, yeah, so how do I make such a seamless teleporter here? Something where you can't really even tell you've been teleported until you realize the destination you've gone to. So, I'll just show you the magic, if I can find it. It's somewhere around here. Right. There we go. Redstone. Yeah, so if I can get close enough to do something, I may have to wash it out with some water. Okay, there we go. That should let us in. Okay, so this command block here, so basically this was hooked up to a nice little redstone clock, something like this. You know, pretty standard redstone clock. And so, what does this command block say? So this command block says teleport all players that are within a radius of 6 of this command block, and since this command block, as you can see by the glowstone floor here, is right below the tunnel, that of course reaches up into the tunnel, so anyone right in this area of the tunnel will get teleported to positive 7 blocks on the X coordinate relative to where they are, the exact Y coordinate they're on, and the exact Z coordinate they're on. So these little symbols here, these squiggly things, in a command block, that basically tells the command block to use the relative players, to make, instead of it being teleport to X to 7X, this says teleport to 7X relative to the player. And of course, if it's blank here, if it's just the squiggly thing, it says just keep that coordinate the same, basically. So basically what this does is, so we have this clock running, so it's always picking up, so it's always activating this command block. And since it's always activating that command block, whenever someone enters this region of the tunnel here, they get teleported, basically just 7 blocks that direction, which lands them in the exact same block in this tunnel. So basically what you need to make the illusion work is you need 2 spaces that are identical. That way, when the player teleports, they won't notice that, oh, look, this room is obviously different from the other room I was just in. Then you need to figure out what the distance is between these two. So just like find one block on one structure, let's say this thing, then say, okay, so how many blocks is this until I get to the equivalent block on the other structure? In this case, it is plus 7 blocks. And that tells you what you need to do. Basically, from there, you just input into your command block /teleport all players within the region that you want them to be teleported over how many blocks relative, and then keep your other. You basically just need to import your coordinates, and there you go. And then once you have a clock set up, then this command block here will teleport anyone into the other place. So yeah, that's the basic concept there. Now, actually, I have 2 videos that are coming out alongside this one that both explain 2 interesting uses for this. I mean, I don't think it's a technology, this system or whatever. And so one of them is a building that is bigger on the inside. So that one's quite cool. You should check it out. And then the other video is about how you can use this technique to create a more dynamic world, which should definitely be useful for all of you adventure map makers out there. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, a like, comment, and maybe even a subscription would be appreciated. But anyways, guys, until next time, I've been CMeeCraft, and I'll catch you in the next one of these tutorial videos. Bye.